just stopped. Kind of like the motor just died. And it's raining.
Good day, welcome back. Got another little good one for you. We're out here in the garage. It's early in the morning actually. And this is the wife's car. And she came home last night saying that her wipers stopped working. This is a 2016 Chevy Equinox. And she said, actually, they were completely off the windshield like that. And she was on her way to work before sunrise, so it was dark. She's on the freeway and it's raining and the wipers do that to her. So she rolls her window down while she's driving on the freeway in the rain and pushes with her hand this wiper back up on the windshield like that, hoping that would start him again, and it didn't. So she drove the rest of the way to work like that in the rain until she got to work, and then she just pushed them all the way down. So she actually did a little video of it while she was, well, not maybe the smartest thing, but while she was driving in the rain, in the dark, with the wipers not working, of what exactly they did. So when she got home, she told me about it, and I went, man, that's weird. Is it the motor? Is it the linkage? I mean, what is it? What's making it do this? I checked the fuse. Fuse was still good. 25 amp fuse that's up here in the fuse compartment under the hood. It was good. So I got on the old interweb, and I was surprised to find a number of YouTube videos of a different year Equinoxes where the wipers stopped working, and all the different ways that the guys are repairing this problem. You got to pop the hood, you got to remove the wiper blades, you got to remove this plastic cowling, which, you know, this cowling is sort of a little bit of a pain. And down in one of the videos, I'm reading comments, and somebody just made the comment that, hey guys, GM is fixing this. And he didn't call it a recall, but he had a link to this. It's almost like it's a extended warranty program that GM is offering. So I downloaded it and printed it, and I'm going to call the dealer this morning to see what the deal is. But it looks like GM should be fixing this problem. It's a linkage problem. There's a bad design on the linkage, a little plastic grommet or pivot point. It's just not strong enough to hold the little ball that is on the linkage, and it pops off. And you can see it on all the other videos. So, but yeah, I'll do a little more research today and follow this up.
So I thought it'd be interesting if I showed you the text conversation I had with the Chevrolet customer service person. And you call, and then they get your number and they text you back. The person named Peyton was the one that I was working with, and explained everything that happened. And she was very sympathetic, but I didn't really get a lot of information. Created a complaint form that they now have on record. But yeah, it was quite extensive, as you can tell. Like this question here, I said, the bigger question for you is, why is it so difficult to find information about this special coverage? A simple Google search brings up nothing. You have to enter the special coverage number and find it, and that is not right. And their response was, they tell you to go to the Owner's Center website, mychevrolet.com, using the same credentials as the mobile app to log in. And I didn't think that was the right response, and I told them so. Peyton, I appreciate your help. That is not a satisfactory answer. An owner with this type of safety issue should be able to Google search 2016 Chevy Equinox windshield wiper problems, recalls, special coverages, and you should be able to find that info without going to your website. I consider myself fairly intelligent, and I would never have thought to go to your website. Can you explain why this is not a recall? And they did not answer me. I'm sure for legal reasons they're told not to commit themselves one way or the other, And the text just went on until it got to the point where I said, good day, and thank you. And that was as far as I got with Chevrolet customer service.
Well, I didn't plan for this to be a public service announcement, but that's sort of what it turned into. Got a hold of the dealer. They didn't know anything about this special coverage adjustment on these cars, the 2016, at least ours, 2016 Equinox. They did do their own Google search, and they found it, and they said, yeah, it sounds like we can cover it. So we took it into them. They didn't give us a rental car, but that was all right. They did fix it for free. They wouldn't give the motor and linkage back to me. They said they had to send it back to GM. But I did take a couple pictures of it. But what I found going online was an awful lot of people having the same problem. A lot of people on forums, YouTube videos. One gentleman, gosh, he fixed it. He said it a dozen times, I think. And that's not right. And the main complaint I got about this is that they're calling it a special coverage adjustment or an extension of your warranty instead of calling it a recall. And the difference between the two is, in order to take advantage of the special coverage, the part has to break first. They just won't fix it, you driving in there saying, hey, I heard about this, I want it fixed. It's got to break on you. Whereas a recall, you bring it in, if you got a recall, they're going to fix it. So you're probably going to be on the highway or on the road with it raining, probably at night, and your wipers are going to break on you. And that's a safety concern for me, a big safety concern. It was for my wife when it happened to her. So I don't agree with the way they are approaching this. Yes, they're fixing it for me, but you have to wait till it breaks. And that's not right, in my opinion. So it is odd that the 2013 Equinox is covered under a total recall, so they're replacing those. But this special coverage only extends to 2010 to 2012, 2014 to 2017 Equinox and GMC Terrains. So every one of those vehicles will be covered under this if your wiper breaks. I did file a complaint, went online and filed a complaint, which is really probably the best thing to do to get this thing to a full-blown recall. I just Google searched the NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and you can file a complaint on any vehicle that you have. They make it pretty simple. They sent this little letter back to me to confirm that I filed the complaint. This is actually what you find if you Google search that special coverage adjustment, that number, and it'll pop up this information, and that'll tell you what is covered, what isn't covered, and what to do with it. On the second page, I found it odd. General Motors will notify customers of the special coverage on their vehicle and see the copy of a typical customer letter included with this bulletin. And they did. I was able to copy the letter that we're supposed to receive. We were never contacted, and I doubt anyone else has ever been contacted. So yeah, it just doesn't smell right, doesn't seem right to me. I think GM needs to step up and fix this issue. It's very common. It is a safety hazard. But we've got links down below for both the GM customer. This was actually through the Google search for that special coverage brought this one up. And then we went to the NHTSA website for filing a complaint. So really, this is just for people out there that are having this issue. Don't waste your time trying to fix it. Just schedule an appointment with your Chevrolet or GM dealership, get it fixed, and hopefully it doesn't cause an accident on you and someone get hurt. That would be terrible. So I hope this helps some people and get this thing fixed and get the cars working properly. I appreciate you hanging out, and I will see you on the next one.